Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another new vlog. Thank you for joining me once again. I'm starting this vlog a little bit different to usual. I'm not actually out in the field at the moment. That's mainly because when I started recording the vlog yesterday, I discovered, once I tried to edit, that one of the pieces of video footage hadn't actually recorded, so I've ended up missing my introduction. So let's get back out on location and see the rest of this vlog now. I was looking at this area of mist thinking, well, I need to be on the other side of that pond now to try and capture something of that ethereal nature of the mist from the other side of it. It looked quite interesting, and it only took me 2 or 3 minutes to walk along the path around to where it actually was, and unfortunately by that time I'd missed it. So like I say, I feel like a complete fraud now, having missed an opportunity to take a shot when I've been talking so much about doing that yourselves in the past. I decided anyway to keep following the path to see where it would lead to, and I found myself in this little spot here. I was in a spot not far from here a couple of weeks ago. In fact, if I turn around you'll be able to see where I was previously. Further along that path I've walked from somewhere over here along to the path, and there's a little junction here, and if you remember, if you were watching the previous video, then you'll know that I was trying to think of which direction to take at that junction, and eventually I decided to turn left, I think it was then, or it might have even been right, but I could have carried on, and today I've decided to carry on, and further along the path I found this tree behind me. There's nothing particularly special about the tree, but it just kind of appears right in the middle of the path, and from just behind the tree, I don't know how well you can see, there are some very small yellow leaves that just sort of stick out either side of the tree, and it was those leaves, those yellow leaves, that caught my attention. So I've had to stop here, and I got out the 70 to 300mm lens and zoomed right in close on those leaves. So I wanted to capture the leaves and the tree itself, and then just to the one side of the tree, a little bit further along the path, there's another tree, a very thin one, looks like a sapling. It's almost sprouted up all on its own, which is kind of at an angle towards the tree, and those leaves kind of stand out inside the triangle that formed by the two trees. So I've stopped and taken that shot, and I think it's time I moved on. So I carried on along the path. It was very muddy everywhere. I decided I was pretty much lost as well, and then a few minutes after that I realised that I'm not actually lost at all. I thought I was just not where I thought I was going, if you understand what I mean. But I've managed to find my way out of that little woodland now. I came up this path here and walked up the hill, and just behind me there's a railway bridge. There's a freight line railway that runs through this park, and it cuts through the middle of the woodland that I've just been walking through, and I've found my way to the railway bridge. But as I've stood near to the bridge, I look back down the path that I've come along, and just along that path there are 3 trees down here somewhere, which I thought were quite interesting. So I've got the 70 to 300mm lens out once again and focused in nice and close on those 3 trees that were all quite close together. Got myself a decent shot of that, but then I also thought that the wider shot would have looked good as well. So I also swapped my lenses out, got the 17 to 40mm lens out, and I've taken an image with this here, all these ferns around the bottom of this tree, leading towards this path here, and the trees at the back of the path. So that was quite an interesting one as well. I've captured those 2 shots already, and while I was here a couple of people came walking past and wanted to know if I'd captured their best side. Obviously they're not in the picture, but it's quite an interesting one. Both of those are HDR images as well, because there's a little bit of light coming through where I'm standing, although it's quite a dark, miserable day. But I just thought I wanted to try and capture the dynamic range going through the whole image. So I'm going to move on and see if I can find another shot now I know where I am. So sometimes it comes back to you. I don't know how well you can see all of that mist on the pond behind me, but I've just been trying to take a few photos of that. What I discovered was, after I crossed that railway bridge that I was just at, I was coming back down to a pond that I was at a few weeks ago. If you've been watching for a while and you remember my Centurion in the Woods vlog, well, that's where I am now. The pond that was near to there, just a few yards away from there, and I've walked back down the path towards it, and there's all that mistiness on the pond just as I walked down, so I had to stop and capture a few shots. I thought I'd missed the opportunity, but when I saw the mist and mistiness over this pond here, I just couldn't help myself. So I've taken those shots now. I hope you like those. I don't know which one I'm going to prefer. They're all quite nice, but I focused on the island in the middle of the pond, and I don't think you can see it just at the moment because of all of that mist and fog that's above the water, but it's just perfect. I'm going to move on and see if I can find anything else, but this may be my last shot of the day. Okay, so that looks like that was my last shot of the day. As you can see, I'm completely losing the light now. So if you've enjoyed watching this vlog, and if you've enjoyed the photos that I've been taking, then please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on another vlog very soon. Bye for now.